Vague refers to something that is unclear or imprecise in its meaning or intention. Inconsistent, on the other hand, refers to something that does not remain the same or is not uniform in its behavior or quality.
Kids as weapons. I like it. That's how I always view them.
They are
Little. They're either like little
biological warfare.
Little plague monsters.
They smell like pancake syrup.
They smell.
How do you make your kids smell like pancake syrup?
They all smell like syrup, dude. At a certain age, they all smell like syrup. They don't even have to have pancakes for breakfast. They just smell like syrup.
Well, I guess if their dad's the milkman from Canada, that makes sense.
Yeah. Next time you're around like a toddler, 2-3 years old, just smell him.
Oh, that's gonna go over well.
Oh, wow.
Can I smell your baby?
I didn't smell your child. It was I mean, my black ass and white ass Boulder. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm good.
When we go visit Lou in Boulder, we're gonna be like, okay, Lou, $5. Next baby that walks in.
Smell that white baby.
Wait now, for $5, I do. I don't give a fuck.
We'll get it over. I got some cheese. White people love cheese. Bring it over.
White people do love cheese.
Exactly.
Like the Gouda.
I got cheese sticks in the fridge right now.
We got Velveeta and cheddar.
That's why his bro keeps coming over, because he got the cheese in the fridge.
That's who I get it for too.
He ran out one week and she didn't come over.
I did not express oil that week.
Old girl was like, "I got cheese in the fridge," and he's like, "Damn!" And she's like, well, look, I got to do my hair."
It's like, hey, I forgot to do my laundry. I gotta go.
I gotta get my hair taxes or something.
Yeah.
It's October. Yeah, I forgot.
I'm proactive. I got to use the free file before they take it away from us.
I have projected the last 3 months. I'm filing early. Right? Like, man, I got to go back to Sam's Club. Shit.
Dude, I went to Sam's Club today. I had to get salt for the water softener. And I use Scan and Go because that shit's fucking awesome. So I don't have to talk to people.
And every time I see people online, I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
But then, like, they usually check your QR code on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
No, they got like a fast scanner. You just hold your phone pointing up, and you walk through the arch, it scans your phone, and you just walk out.
Oh, wait, where have you been? That's like last year's technology. I've been doing that for a year.
It's been a minute.
Wow. You've been going to Costco the whole time? Is that what's going on?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because, the first time I did that, when I walked through and the lady's like, oh, you're good. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, the thing scans you. If you look, you can see the cameras and all
it's
that.
Like the bottom toll lane freaking
knee level
scanner.
But yeah,
no, you were just Lou. You were just thrown off because there was some white lady saying, "You good?"
No,
she got that cheese.
No, come on. Hold on. No. I wish that was the case. This is Longmont. It was Hispanic. So
all right, there you go.
That's how Longmont rolls. Just so you know. So no,
so he almost wasn't good.
No, Consuela was doing her thing. And,
no. You get the Windex. No.
Mr. Superman, no hair.
Get the Windex. No.
Oh, no. That's funny, though, because I was there today, too.
No, I guess I'm the only one a lot because it was, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. I went there with my oldest. This old bitch hit her with her car.
Car?
Yeah.
We
were walking and she was turning and like she had time to stop and she was going slow, but she kept going and I like had to yank her back. So luckily it just like clipped her leg. But yeah, she's been traumatized. And
she's had a limp since then.
Right? That's lawsuit.
Yep.
Man. That's
she just kept going. I beat the crap out of her car too.
Hit and run.
Yeah, hit and run, get the license plate. My neck hurt, even though I got hit in the leg. But my neck hurt real
my
bad.
neck hurt too, because whiplash of like watching the car drive by.
Yeah, it's for real.
Trying to figure out who the fuck you think you are.
I'm traumatized from watching it, because now I can't watch pedestrians in a shopping center. So that's psychological damage to me. I'm gonna need about
I feel traumatized just fitting the story. Need about $450.
Oh
inflation,
my god!
tariffs.
Yeah.
For real. Dude, I'm digging the colors of that shirt, dog. That Star Wars shirt is.
Oh, thank
that
you.
shit is
I
pop.
think it's a Target one.
Looks like a blacklight style or something.
I think so. I think it is. Yeah.
Straight out the
I think
90s.
it was maybe a Target. It might be a Target special. One of those Target like $12.99 specials.
Mm-hmm. But usually them Target $12.99 specials are for like 8-year-olds.
For real, though.
That's true. I've been fasting, so you know.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. I'm sick of 3XLs on Roosevelt selling out, so I'm gonna go to 2X.
Calm down.
Calm down, Lou. You got me my 3Xs. That's all that matters.
Oh man,
I still love the fact that the first time we ever talked about it, you're like, nah, it's only XLs and 2Xs sell out first. I'm like, mug. Walk to the line. It's always the 3X. Always the first one sold out.
It's
medium. Fat kid medium always sells out first.
It's funny you say that because I was looking at some shit earlier and what's going is like first like 3Xs and then like L and then X then 2X.
Yeah,
it's like it's like all right.
Eventually, you got like 3 mediums left.
Dude, no, extra small. That's what you have left.
Yeah, that's why that's the one thing that really pisses me off about the Roosevelt site is you get all excited because you're like, oh shit, I want that shirt, and you go and look, and it's like everything has an X through it except for XL, and you're like,
yeah, they need to figure out a way to put that on the cover. Like when you see the picture, they need to either put up what's available or what's sold. I don't care which way they do it, but I'm sick of clicking this shit. 'Cause I was doing that this weekend because old girl got her 30% off and used it on the Evil Queen stuff, like I was telling y'all, or at least I was telling Jack some of the shirts. And I was like, all right, why don't you go through and mark favorites, all the shirts you want. So when you do get these big, so we're going to get a 20% sale coming off soon, because of the being at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did the same thing. Turns out there are only like 8 on my list. She's got like 28 on hers.
Well, I'd be the nice thing is if you could do like a favorite size with your profile. And then it would, and then if you go and look, those are the ones that maybe are like, if you get them like, show me the new or whatever, like it shows you a little mark on the screen that's like, hey, this has a size that you want. Here's all the others that we have, but they don't have that size. That
or just show me in stock in that size.
Right. Yeah.
That might be a filter already, but if it's not, it needs to be.
But it'd be nice if you didn't have to filter it every time. It'd be nice if you could just
with your profile, you put your size, and
we're now going to get a response from Roosevelt that says, "Hey,
coming
you
soon
can
with
do
the new
that."
Camp Kuno.
No. It goes. You can already do that, dumbasses. Like,
right? I'd be fine with that. I'll admit I haven't looked. There could be some feature that's already there, but I'd be cool with that. You log in, and then it only shows you shirts in stock in your size.
Yep.
And then if I want to change the filters because I want to shop for somebody else, okay, fine, it'll do that. But it defaults to whatever size. So that would be pretty sweet, actually.
Why aren't we millionaires?
Back to the point. But that's what triggered that, because I was going through looking for shirts to add so when the 20% shows up, and I kept I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Click extra small. Okay. Click 5X. Okay, all right. I guess I could buy a blanket. So
it's a moo-moo.
For real, 5X.
No, Lulu.
It'd be a Lulu. It'd be a Lulu.
Lulu and a moo-moo.
Oh, you heard an elf on a shelf? Now you got a Lulu and a moo-moo. That'd be a great meme for the like 6 of us who would get it.
The 8 people that are listening are going to think it's hilarious.
And they wouldn't even get it until next week. So.
Well, and only 4 of them will get it because they're the only ones that watch the video. The other 4 would be like, I don't even know what Lou looks like, so I don't know.
Right?
Real.
Is that funny?
Yes, it is. It would be funny, folks. Just as funny as me luring white people with cheese.
Yep. Got a little a box propped up on a stick with a string attached to it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Our last video on YouTube got 10 views. For last week.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Any comments? Any likes? Or just views?
Let's see.
So what happened was old girl broke it up into 8 minutes. 8 minute shots.
You want to know how shiesty YouTube is now these days? They actually have it marked like it's a premium feature for the YouTube Premium, where when you start when they do the sponsor ads and you start to fast forward it, it'll tell you it'll say, "Hey, people have fast forwarded to this point." And you fast forward and it's the end of the ad. Well, because YouTube ain't making no money off those ads. They don't care. They're like, "Hey, this is a feature for you guys." Like,
or the ad reads.
The ad reads, right?
Okay,
Yeah, the sponsors,
okay.
the sponsor content.
Yeah, versus the YouTube commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all like, wait, what? Okay.
I just think it's funny because it's like, oh, now you're taking food out of my mouth.
Now, see, the part that's easy, you just forward it until their code comes up on the bottom of the screen. It's like forward. Yeah. Use code blah blah blah. Okay, stop right there.
Now it does it for you. I was like, oh, okay. Because I started fast forward, and all of a sudden it was like people have fast forwarded to this point, and it was 30 seconds later or whatever. And I click on it, and they're like, and now back to the video, and I was like, weird. So I looked it up, and I was like, is this some weird feature? And they're like, no, this was something like YouTube introduced for like the premium tier of the videos. And I was like,
man, those people got to be pissed.
Yeah. Because now you're cutting them off at the knees, like. I don't know.
I mean,
it's all the same. It's all the same five shit, anyways. Foom, Incogni, NordVPN,
the thing that makes websites,
Squarespace.
Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, you're right. It's basically the same ones.
Yeah.
That last year before, it was Display. Everybody was all over Display. That was getting on my nerves.
Well, and the one that I always remember that ended up just being a giant scam was like buying the plot of land in like Ireland or something.
So
it
turned out to be a king.
So you could become a king or a lord or whatever.
You got that
and
link?
they're like,
we're going to put that. It was crap.
Oh. We'll put that, but hey, we'll still put that link in the comments.
For real.
All right, Lou.
I want to be Lord Tesh.
Did we have any likes or comments?
No, none.
Oh, all right.
I mean, they watched it, so whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Does it say if they watched the whole thing? Like they could watch it at 4 seconds. Does that count as a watch?
There's other
metrics,
stats I can go into and look at.
I always wonder, like, if you just hit start, boom, that's a watch. I'm like, you watched like 4 seconds.
No, you have to watch like a certain amount. You have to watch like 30 seconds or 45 seconds for it to actually like register as a view. Yeah. I think.
Oh.
So if you like click on a video and think, "Oh shit, wrong video. I didn't mean to go into this." 9/11 was an inside job. Oh shit.
And that's all you get on your YouTube suggestions.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's all of a sudden it's like, hey, you watch this video. Here are other videos you might like.
You must also think the Earth is flat.
Right. Here's the tinfoil hat channel that you might like.
Yeah.
You've watched this, so we think you might like this. Like, how come I keep getting midgets on my screen?
Yeah, that's weird if they fit because they just go up.
Oh, that reminds me. So today, Ogro went shopping with me when I was hunting around town, and she's like, "So did you figure out your work schedule for September to see your meetings, see if you can go to that midget burlesque show?" And I was like, "Whoa. I'm just kidding, sort of." And then she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well," and this is actually true. If it was a midget burlesque show, I would totally go. But that's not really what it is. It's more like strippers and stuff, and they want tips and dances later. I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to go to a strip club. I wanted to go to an actual burlesque show. Yeah. And once I realized that's not what it was, I was like, this is still pretty funny. And normally, like other circumstances, I'd be all about it, but it's like that's not what I wanted.
It's 100% worth it, dude.
But it's
Bridget the midget don't fuck around, dude. She don't fuck around.
They got that one tall bitch though. She's like 4'12".
They make fun of her every single time she walks out on stage. It's the funniest shit, dude. She comes out and they all fucking hit her in the legs and make her go away.
Man,
they're introducing them all, and it's like she's 2'3", she's 3'11", she's 5'1", and they're all like, "No, get away, get away!"
Fucking giant.
Do they have like the little dog steps that you put next to your bed so they can jump in your lap?
No, dude, they hop. They're fucking mad hoppers, dude.
They got pogo sticks and they just like dismount that shit.
No, dude.
Now that when we get my attention.
When we did the one for my friend's birthday last year, and we did the one where a bunch of us went up to get a lap dance, like they start playing the song, and she's like literally bouncing from what, like they put you in a group, like in a circle, and she's literally bouncing. Like I got scared because she was like, burp, and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And then she's like, burp, 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 and then she's like, burp, and I'm like, what just fucking happened? Like I have no idea what.
what happened was a live action burlesque porno midget version of the end of episode 2. That's what happened. Yoda's over there flipping around everything.
Wasn't his lightsaber you got to worry about, though.
Nope.
No, as long as she had one of those green dildos from the WNBA just jumping around, slapping you in the face with
that
it.
would be kind of funny, though. That would be kind of funny.
Lou, I will tell you that the midget thing is the midget, micro maidens, I think is what they're called. Totally worth it to go check it out, dude. It's hilarious. It's like, because these girls don't give a fuck. They're just there to fight. Like, I can't tell you how many times I put my drink down and all of a sudden I put it on the one of their heads, accidentally, because I'm not paying attention. And all of a sudden I was like, oh shit. Because you got to look around, dude. You got to be gotta have your spatial awareness has to go 3 foot lower than normal. Normally when you're in a club, you're boom, 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 dancing. You don't got to worry about. No, this, if you you start moving around, you got to you might kick somebody and just.
Nah, see what would happen is I would get too drunk and fall. That should be like Gulliver's Travels, and they nail me down with these ropes and shit.
I would give them $50 to do that shit. Lou, Jack would be crip walking, and all of a sudden he'd be like, "Brah," and Lou and I would be like, "Timber."
Yeah, I pitch in the other 50, man.
You guys got ropes in the back to tie him down.
Oh my god! Give him a drink stir. That's a sword to be like a big ass weapon for them. And that was just holding the cherries a couple seconds ago. Oh my god!
But I will say it was worth it. We almost win again this year if the timing would have worked out.
That reminds me, we offline. We got to figure out what's going on with next month, if it's going on at all. Shit.
Well, yeah, because for sure.
Yeah, that shit's in 7 weeks. I don't know.
Well, we were going to talk about it after Comic-Con.
Jack's like, wait, what? Bro, 7 weeks from this weekend, I believe.
Oh, I know. I was talking to my friend Rob. And he's like, yeah, I was.
Wait, you have friends besides us?
Yeah. I don't see him very often.
Whoa! Wait a second.
That can't be right.
Wait, hang on. Stop the fucking podcast. We need to talk about this shit. You do other podcasts with other friends?
Whoa! I am not a harlot, sir.
You hold your tongue there, sir. But I'm over here. Jack's first thought is I ain't trying to do this twice. Fuck that.
For real. For one thing.
All right. So you were talking to this other
friend. Quote, unquote.
Friend, Rob.
And he's from Chicago. He's like, oh, so my son was trying to get tickets. And I was like, wait, Jack has tickets. I'm like, but... When's that game? He's like, end of September. I'm like, about that.
Rob, I like you, but I don't do a podcast with you. So,
Rob, buddy, man, you got it. You got it. What didn't you watch Walking Dead? You got to say claim right away.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, we got our season ticket package the other day.
Oh, what's the coolest?
It actually came in a cool like a book instead of the last couple years been Hall of Fame light up things or something. Yeah. But no, it's an actual thick ass coffee table book almost, and inside are trading card pockets. If you want to molest your tickets, you can, because they all have players on them, so you can put the used tickets inside the book.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So how does that work? Do they send you 4 of them?
Yeah. Well, no. So there's 4 sets of tickets in each thing. So no. We don't get 4 of them.
You have one account holder with 4 tickets, so you only got one book.
Okay.
Because some of that stuff is by account holder and some is by the seats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have one PSL. There's pins. They have pins for every game, like always.
Oh, okay. All right.
The preseason pin is kind of cool. It has the Raiders logo, and then it has playing cards all around them. Oh, it's actually not even the preseason card. It's for the whole season, and it just has all the teams in the corner where the card symbols go.
The play against teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The home games.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Did you get it all solidified with old girl? Her and her mom going?
As far as I know, she hasn't canceled on me yet.
All right.
She still has a week.
Nah, it's San Fran. They ain't canceling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just
so they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone that weekend.
Well, I was going to say, especially since you made it easy. They're like, hey, we'll pick you up.
lose X. I was like,
okay.
Yeah. And her mom, they're San Fran fans, and they're playing a preseason game against the Raiders next week. So she's actually.
So you said I'd swing by and pick you up like Uber, and then show you a good time.
Make her come here.
Yeah.
Let's come see the new house.
Come out to the fossil beds.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the body, see the racers on that back, see all the making out happen out back there.
Yeah. It's an afternoon game too. It's like a 1:00 game, so I'll even get her home in time for her bedtime.
I don't know.
What a true gentleman.
Yeah, exactly.
Lou, you could learn something. Might have saved your marriage if you would have just done that shit.
Oh, in that case, I'm glad I didn't learn shit.
And enough cheese in the world for that.
It's like, bro, I only got Sam's Club. I ain't got Costco either. So these one, yes.
We got Walmart cheese.
Yeah.
That's like barely a step up from government cheese.
But you got Market Plus versus Great Value, man. Come on, that's y'all trying to bring craft into this. No sir.
Got the Vita.
Exactly. Now that's close to government cheese.
Yeah.
Talk about government.
It's actually
cheese.
not even cheese.
Exactly.
They have to call it something else.
It's cheese product or something like.
Yeah.
Well, the same with Kraft. Like a lot of people think that freaking Kraft are cheese slices. No, it even says it on there.
Slices.
Yeah, exactly. It even tells you on there it's imitation. You want cheese, you gotta buy them individual slices that are like $4 a pack and shit. Unless you're
at the deli.
Walmart. Yeah, well, that's the best way to do it. But I ain't paying for that. I'm cheap. Unless it comes to Durables, then I'll go and drop $1,700 in 2 days. That's what happened.
And still be one short.
No, he is actually. Did you get Rocket?
I was gonna say when I went out today, I was able to get like 3 of them actually. I went. You know how? Remember the old Jack? You're not gonna be surprised. So what I did was I did the old school tactic of going to the poor neighborhoods and finding those Walmarts because them motherfuckers ain't trying to buy collectibles.
Nope.
They're barely affording food, and the shelves were glorious. Sheriff in the corner. Singing was going on. I walked in, turned the corner, and was like, "This is what I'm talking about." It was exactly.
You were getting fucking Halo music and shit,
man. It's a bit of a drive, but that's okay. That's where you go to get it, and it worked. I even found your C-3PO to go with your R2. I still need Vader. Nice. But oh man, and oh girl,
is that where that
wanted those costume durables next?
Which ones?
Durables?
The costumes where Angel, Stitch, Pooh, and Tigger are dressed up in costumes. And there's 36 of them, so 2 per pack, so there's 18. So $200 later for the full set of 36. And then it went from I just want R2 and Vader to, hey, you sure you don't want 3PO also? No, I'm not sure. What? So you want 3PO? Yes.
I'm just going to have 2 out of 3 though.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm only getting Vader.
Exactly.
But that's you're a Vader
one of
guy.
3. See?
And you're also a Vader guy.
I mean, I guess that is true. 2 or 3 would.
Okay, if it had Vader, right. Maul, and
don't matter.
Obi-Wan. Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Once you said that, I was like, well, I'm going to get all 3.
Yeah,
right.
I can't have it just Vader and Maul and stop right there. Dude, I would be twitching, looking over at my shelf just where's no?
You'd have a spot for Grievous, even though he's the worst one. But you're just like,
it's like, fine, just finish the set. But after that, it's like, oh, Genie and Abu are kind of cool. I'm like, oh, here we go. It's like, oh, and they have Mike and Sully. I'm like, oh, what happened to? I want 2 turned into 7. Like, all right.
Somebody's car broke down this week, and you out here saying, I want Mike and Sully.
Bruh. Twice. This shit broke down twice. And
I'm taking the bus, and this bitch wants Doorables.
I'm all just looking
Doorables ain't going to go on the wheels of my car.
Man, they might now. I'm about to change out my lug nuts with these Doorables and just fucking custom.
No, you melt them down and fix that cracking your radiator.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that would have worked. That would have saved me $300.
And then they got the glitter eyes, so it would have just shimmered.
That would have been kind of cool. See, then I do want lug nuts with those. That'd have been nice and shiny and sparkly out there. Pimp my ride with Doorables. I need to get some commons and just
Where's the exhibit at?
balls. For real.
Heard you like Doorables, so we pimped out your ride.
We put Doorables in your Doorables and pimped out your ride.
Your radiator's still cracked, but your shit looks fat.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, though. Imagine I could swap out the antenna, antenna ball. It could be. I can go between Star Wars and Marvel. Oh my god, I got to just back and forth because there's.
I only stole one from the girls when I bought.
What'd you steal? What'd you steal?
Jack. I got little Jack. He's an ultra rare, so
in a Disneyland teacup.
Well, he's from the Let's Party.
Yeah.
Because there's six ultra rares or six special editions.
And then this one I stole from her on Christmas because Chuckles is the fucking bomb.
That was the box of 30 from Target, right? Or Walmart, one of the two.
Yep. And I'm like, oh, this one's not in here, darn.
Oh, how'd that happen? Craziness.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back and complain.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see that video on?
You can totally do that too. Just Play will send you a missing piece.
Yeah, they will. They don't care.
Did you guys ever watch that video on YouTube about them finding the van from Pimp My Ride? Like they found it was like in a junkyard. Somebody bought it for like $500, and it was like all fucking trashed, and they did like a whole restoration to it.
They repimped
the one where
my ride?
They repimped it. No. But it was a fucking they fucked those cars up, dude. I've seen a few videos of people where like they get their cars and they're just like, I can't even. It's like not even drivable. Like literally
functional.
They actually had to they're not. They were able to drive it like onto the driveway for the show, but then like it they had to like pour oil in it and make it so it could go the 10 feet up the driveway, and then like they were like, okay, well have fun, bye, and they're like, what am I fucking supposed to do with this? Yeah, you got to figure it out. We just were a bunch of people who got like totally fucked. Again, going back to the poor neighborhoods, right? Like these people had fucking cars that were fucking
they got
barely running as it was,
but they could
get to work, which unlike Lou for half the week, but they could get to work and back. But then they're like, oh, Pimp My Ride, and then they're like, oh, great, I have a fucking ice cream maker, but my car doesn't drive me to work anymore. Awesome, thanks, Exhibit.
I only get like 2 miles a gallon now because all this extra equipment you put in it.
The car weighs twice as much as it did before.
Man, I don't know. Some of them were pretty though. I ain't gonna lie.
They weren't. The cars.
What you do is you put them on a trailer, and your new car can just drive it around, just showing it off. You take it to car shows, get paid, to bring
people take pictures. Yep.
Yeah. Back then,
load it back on the trailer.
Yeah, that's the only way you could have done anything with that. Because I heard about that too. Somebody else said it, and then Duke told us about it last year, I think. But I was shocked when I heard it, though. I was like, "Oh, that's bullshit, man! I didn't know that was the deal."
Because I was complaining that my car doesn't work, not that it didn't have an ice cream machine.
Right. The other thing I hated, like those similar type shows, sort of, not quite the same, but I get the house ones. The house when the couple is looking to buy a new house, and the show. They've already bought the house, so they go backwards, and it's like then they do. I was like, nah, I'm not. I want it to be real. Granted, the problem with that is it would take too long, right? Because you have to go through and then do the whole process. So each episode, granted, you could do a bunch of them at once, but it would take too long, and I get it. But I just didn't like that. It was like once I found out that they already picked this house, and now we're going that's less. And I stopped watching after that. I was less interested because then there's no real emotion. They already know what they bought, so. You can't really fake that.
Well, again, the upgrade shows, right? Where they're like, we'll give you $25,000 to upgrade your backyard. And then, like, people be, like, doing gaudy-ass waterfalls and shit like that. And then they have people come in and, like, judge them. And they're like, by the way, you added, like, zero value. And they're like, Not planning to sell the house, so don't fucking care. Like, thanks for the $25,000. Peace.
Yeah.
Like, we wanted a fucking waterfall. You came up and said we'd give you $50,000 to beautify your backyard. Well, this is what we wanted to fucking do. We're not selling the house. We don't care.
Yeah. Unless you're doing any kind of major upgrades in the inside, you're going to granite. You're going from carpet to wood. You're going from plastic or whatever that shit is to steel appliances. Mm-hmm. And that's assuming the appliances come with the house, because you don't have to keep. A lot of people don't do that, so they'll take their appliances with them. So,
well, the list of things,
or they'll give them to their friends when they bolt.
Yep. The list of improvements that you can actually make to do a significant amount of money that you're not putting a bunch of money, that much more money into it on a house is so small. That list of things is so small.
Yeah, the biggest thing you're going to get any kind of return for actual value increase is expanding the house. That's about it. Yeah. You add an extra room, boom, down increases your property taxes as well, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, and how much are you spending to expand that?
Exactly.
Yeah, the value, what return are you getting off of that expansion?
Yep.
Now, keep in mind with the current market, it's going to increase because housing is just so goddamn difficult these days. Yeah. Everybody asks me, it's like, why didn't you moved out here? Why didn't you buy a house? I'm like, well, first of all, I didn't know I was going to stay out here for a while. And then when I decided I was going to stay out here, the market is garbage. And I have no interest in that. So it's like, let's be real. When all said and done, I don't care. It could be 20 years from now. I'm probably going back to Vegas. So what's the point?
Right.
So whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm okay. I'm okay being a renter.
Well, again,
it's your fucking pain in the ass.
It's a goal at the end of the day, right? Like, we were sold when we were kids that owning a house is like the biggest thing that you're going to get to invest in for your retirement, for your kids, blah 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 blah. But the reality is that's not the case anymore. Like, that's just not. 2 of the 3 of us don't even have kids or plan on having kids. So
or know if we have kids.
Right. Yeah. Damn, Lou, that's rude. I know if I would know. I know everybody that I've. Okay.
I didn't mean to call you out like that, dude.
There's like maybe 3 people who might have kids, but I haven't heard anything. So
right. And until I do, I'm good.
He's going to be scrolling through YouTube. He's like, that guy looks familiar. Mom, did you know this guy?
I freaked this little. No. After softball, we're at the bar. And it's a bar that allows kids, so I'm waiting to get my check.
Ogas?
Ogas. Right. Yep. These 2 little kids come up to get root beers, and the little boy looks at me and it's like, I'm 5, and his sister's like, I'm 7, and I go, you'll look like this when you're 7, and he's like, what? I go, yep, get ready for it. And then his dad came around and was around the corner, and I said, he's gonna look like me at 7, and his dad's like, yep, sorry. And she's like, I'm 7 and I don't look like that. And I go, but you're a girl. It's different. Girls age different.
Oh, wow. That's great. That is so great.
Ruined. He's just going to be the next 2 years like, he's like in the mirror every night.
But you know what, though? You do make an excellent point, though, because I think if my situation was different, spouse, kids, I think priorities would have changed, and I probably would have got a house or whatever was needed, condo, townhome, single family home, whatever, something.
Yeah.
And that would have been different. But you're right. In my situation, there's a whole lot of IDGAF because IDGAF.
Yeah. I mean, you got nothing. You have no one to pass it down to, right? It's just gonna go.
Yeah, it's just it's real simple. I was like, hey, something happens to me, old girl, just call Jack. He'll take care of just all this.
Yeah. Well, and again, like my situation, I spent 3 years looking, and I was like, I don't want to spend any more money on a mortgage than I do on rent. And that was the thing. My rent was like burp, burp, burp. And I'm like, okay, if we could figure out something that will, and I happened to stumble across one that fit that frame,
that's different.
Financial framework, that I was like, okay, cool. I'm in, but I'm not going to go and spend $50,000 more and get a moderately bigger house for me, right? I mean, because again, it's me. I'm not,
like Jack said, it's expensive. It's not just the rent.
Yeah.
There's property taxes that go with it. Well, your insurance is different, and unless your house is paid off, they have to escrow. I mean, it's just so much different.
I'll give you an example. I moved in here, and a year later, my fucking water heater caught on fire. If I was renting, I just make a fucking call. Beep, boop, beep. Hey, fucking water heater's done. They would have scheduled somebody to come out. I had to go find people, buy the fucking water heater, have them switch it out, pay for it to get the thrown away, all
and
that kind
removed,
of stuff.
Not just the install, but the removal, all, So unless you had some kind of home warranty plan that went with that, then you're screwed up. Yeah.
But even then, most of those home warranty plans are fucking grifts anyways. You're still going to end up fucking they'd find some way to wiggle out of it, right?
Well, the ones you see on TV, you'd want to talk to your actual agent to add whatever riders you need to add for the home policy. So, but you're right, because most of them are crap. The same way, hey, your engine died in your car, come over and join our plan and blah blah. We'll get a new engine. Like, people are so.
What are you saying? Ice-T lies to me when he's on TV about that?
Every time, dog. Every time. You see, Ice-T, don't drink that tea, man. Stick with the Kool-Aid. He's trying to feed you the Kool-Aid. But no, seriously, because insurance agent's job is to do what? Not pay out claims.
Yep.
That is their job. Their job is not, hey, I'm trying to sell you this. It's like your agent's trying to sell you this. The adjuster's trying to make sure they don't pay it out. Yeah. So I've been dealing with that. In my industry, with the HOA world, I've been dealing with that forever. Roofs are the biggest thing. So they make sure they make every opportunity they can not to pay out.
So I'm on my HOA board. Drink.
I forgot you were. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So, like a year ago, like UPS. So we have covered carports for all the owners. UPS, like we get delivery trucks in here all the time, and they always fuck up the carports. Like we were like, oh shit. Like like look at video, figure it out, it was UPS, all this kind of stuff. Contact our property management about following up, and they were like, oh yeah, like UPS already called us. Like they called us the day it happened, and they're like, okay, we'll figure out who you want to use, and let us know what it is. Send us send us not an invoice, but send us like a estimate, and then we'll take care of it. And it was like bing, 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 done. The garbage company did the same exact thing. They fought us tooth and nail. Like they were like, well, can you prove it? And we're like, motherfucker, here's a video. And they were like, okay. Well, we want to use our contractor. And we're like, no, we already have like the back and forth on all that. Like, and then they were like, the contractor came back and said, oh, it'll be $10,000. And they're like, well, we're not going to pay $10,000 for that. And it's like, but you fucked it up. Like, this is what it's going to cost to repair. Right.
It's like, if we sue you, it's going to cost you more because we're going to win and you have to pay our legal fees.
So then we went back and forth and they went, okay, we have a carport guy. And we went, okay, well, what's your carport guy? $8,000. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares? So like they were supposed to come like 2 weeks ago and they didn't come. So the president of our HOA like called them and they were like, oh, they haven't actually made the corrugated steel yet. It's going to be like another 8 weeks. And she's like, what the fuck? Like I was here because we had a schedule. Like she made a bunch of phone calls and emails and shit. And they're all like, what? We're not even on my books. And we're like, motherfucker, I just talked to you 2 weeks ago. How am I not on your books? Like you fucking know who I am. Wow. Like my name fucking popped up on your screen. Like it. So like it's, I don't know, dude. The fucking how the customer service, right? Like I'm down with UPS. UPS fucking handled their business. Cool. Yeah. Like they were like, yep, this happens. Like we'll just take care of it. Like
man, my landscaper had the same thing. They were on it too when that happened. So.
It's just like,
but I tell you right now, trash companies. I don't care who you are. Republic. I don't know if they're national, but Republic, Waste Management, whatever. All of them. They all are asses when it comes to their contracts and work and everything like that. That's funny though. It's like, how do you know it was us? Well, first of all, we got a bunch of witnesses. Second of all, it's on camera.
Well, we put cameras up because they were charging us for like extra pickup stuff. Yeah. And we were like,
prove it.
No. What are you talking about? And we go and look at the video and we'd be like, what are you charging us for? There was nothing there. Like the guy pulled up, hit a button, it fucking and then he left. Like what? He didn't have to get out of the truck or anything. Like,
yep, to move anything around.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well then it wasn't, the lid didn't close. What do you fucking mean the lid didn't close? Like, if the lid doesn't close, they fucking charge you. Like,
yes, that is true. That's considered
an
overage.
A you problem.
No. The lid. If your dumpster,
that's what I'm saying.
But if your dumpster doesn't close the lid when the homeowners, that's an overage.
But just like to go around with them when that comes up, and you're just like, how do you I don't know, how do you fight that, right?
You don't. I mean, right. other than lawsuits, that's how you do it. Because like I said, most states will have a situation where the prevailing party gets their legal fees paid. So you threaten to sue them, especially when you have the evidence that you do. Then they're like, fine, we'll do it, because they know it's going to cost them more to litigate.
Yeah. Well, there's a bridge hour and a half away in Hood River that goes between Washington and Oregon. The Bridge of the Gods? No, it's not Bridge of the Gods. This is, oh fuck, whatever. There's only like 3 bridges that are like everyone uses.
Bridge of the Gods. That's the bridge to my house.
Not Bridge of the God. Bridge of the.
Oh, plural. Okay.
Yeah. And so it's a toll bridge. So when you got on the bridge, there was a toll booth. You fucking throw your change in the thing and then go on with your day. They changed it to being electronic. So it's fully electronic now. So when you drive by, they scan your license plate and then send you a bill. My friend texted me earlier this week, and she said, just so you know, if you haven't gotten a bill, you should give them a call. And I'm like, why? And she's like, well, because they'll charge you $25 and you have to like prove that they never sent you a bill. And I'm like, I haven't got no bill from them. I went and checked the mail today. No bill. And I'm like, so now tomorrow I got to fucking get on the phone. And of course, you have to have an invoice to look up your charges. You can't just put in like your license plate.
Oh, I got to have an invoice.
And I never got a fucking invoice. So I don't have, I have no way of looking it up.
See, that would be a lawsuit. It's like, no, you need to prove you sent it.
Right.
It's like there's a thing called certificate of mailing or certified mail. You need to prove you sent it. I don't need to prove that I didn't receive it. So fuck you. I'll see you in court.
But it's just like, I don't know. And they're doing it so they get the $25, right? Because if you don't pay it in a timely fashion, you get a $25 fee added on.
They don't do like just auto pay on that. Like
they have like a little device that you could like sign up for, or I think you could register your license plate and they'll give you like a discount. But I'm out there twice a year.
That's how it is out here.
There's no reason for me to sign up and get all this stuff set up when I do it maybe twice a year, you know? But the fact that they make it such a hassle, which again, that's the goal, right? Mm-hmm. They make it as much of a problem as possible. So you're just like, fine, here's the fucking money. Leave me alone. Right. Like we live in
at the end of the day, $25 isn't a lot, but if you scam enough people into $25,
yep.
It adds up.
Well, and you've also let all the people go who are working. So now you're saving a shit ton of money who aren't in that booth anymore. Because you had to man that booth 24/7, right? Like, so you're making all sorts of money now. And
you should take the bridge of the demigods where it's not a toll.
That's true. It's true. It's a little bit more dangerous, but hey, maybe more fun.
Maui will be there. And then you'll say thank you, and he'll say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
They don't actually tell you when the bridge goes up for a boat to go under. You just drive and then pray that the bridge
reinforce the front of your vehicle and just plow through. It's fine.
Yep.
That shit's usually wood anyway. It'll break.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You got
a Bronco.
That's true. That's true. Jealous. Bunch of jealous bitches on the podcast tonight.
Not anymore. I have a working vehicle.
Oh, there you go. Lou was on the bus
make a U-turn without that shit shutting off now.
Hell yeah. Look at that. My blinkers still don't work, but what are we talking about? We're not talking about that.
You weren't using them before, so it don't matter.
Right. I got hand signals. I'm turning left. Now turning right.
Wait, you did that wrong because you said I'm turning right. I'm turning.
I did. But I figured on the camera it'd be backwards, so I figured it'd be correct when they see it. So I thought about that too. I was like, no, I need to switch hands. So.
Wait, which one's L?
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, which one's L and which one?
Man, honestly, that actually irritates me. When I'm watching videos, like I'm on a reel or something on Facebook, and then somebody's shirt is backwards. Dude, yeah, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, and $10 isn't putting anybody over a barrel. You know,
or just make it 25, like the toll ticket. Whatever, everybody's got $25. Whatever,
you got that. Yeah, yeah. You don't set your lineup, and we just debit your account.
Yeah. Dude, there are the ones that like charge for like waiver pickups and shit like that.
I will not do. But I'm okay with having the budget for a waiver wire, kind of like an auction draft where you just use the budget for waiver wires priority. Yeah. I'm okay with that. But I old job, they did that like $1 a transaction. It was like, they just add it to the pot to make the champion prize bigger. I get it, and I see what they're doing. I'm just not a fan of it.
Well, again, if you're like me and half your team gets hurt, well, now I'm dumping a bunch of money in on a team that I'm just barely holding together with fucking duct tape and Band-Aids. Like,
man, just how this we got on sports for a minute there. Not even done yet. Do you see Asia Wilson? Fucking aces. She set her WNBA record. 30 points, 20 boards.
Yep.
First person in WNBA to ever do that. She's probably going to celebrate with a dildo.
Big green one.
She had her choice. She had her choice from what was thrown on the floor.
Well, that's a lot better than the last record they sold by losing by the most points to fucking Minnesota last week. Yeah.
That was embarrassing. And they come back and win by like 20 something the next game against the Valkyries or whatever. The you know what? They're picking it up. They started off slow, but they've won 5 of the last 7 games or something like that. I mean, 6 of the last 8.
Super mid right now, but
it's because of the start of the season. I mean, they were 9-11 at one point, and like I said, they're like 6-1 or 6-2 in the last 2 games.
Is Portland's team 2026 or is it going to be 2027?
I think it's next year.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was next year as well.
Next year, all right.
26.
I'll go check out a game.
And
I'll
then
let you guys know.
The one after, there's like some other team that's coming in, like Denver is 27 or something. Or no, wait, that might be their soccer team. I think their soccer team is next year for Denver, the girls' soccer team.
All right. Well, we're 6th in the league, so that's not horrible, actually. 3rd in the Western Conference. That's not horrible.
Wait, 3rd? I know Minnesota's 1. Who's 2?
Phoenix.
Oh. By what, a game?
Yeah, they're 19-12 or 18-14.
A game and a half? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was kind of close, but
Minnesota's kicking ass. So they're 27.
Minnesota has no business losing the title this year. No. They are clearly the best team.
They better win.
Yeah, they're the best.
The only thing that didn't derail them is injuries. I mean, that's just
injuries and Caitlin Clark. You know, because she's white girl power. So. I'm just saying.
All right.
Is she even playing? I thought she was hurt.
She has been.
Was hurt.
Yeah. She was playing.
Oh, she's back? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Movie time. I have not seen anything since.
Hold on. What did I tell you I watched on Tuesday? Because you watched the same thing I did. Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie was so stupid. I loved it. All the puns, especially the first half was definitely more punny than the second half. Yeah. But it was just so silly the whole time. I'm just giggling. It was perfect. One of those, you're like, I'm not looking. What would you say? Not everything has to be.
Citizen Kane.
There you go. And I'm sitting here just like, I had a rough week with the car. Work sucked. I had 2 bad meetings back to back. I just needed to clear my head. Like I had no intention of going to the movies Tuesday night. Yep. And it was like, look, there's a 7:45 show. Let's just go catch it. My meeting didn't end until 7:45, which was perfect because I got there and only had to watch 5 minutes of commercials. And then the movie started. So now I know I'm seriously doing that from now on because that was such crap. I mean, I'm sick of all these commercials. So I'm going to show up to a movie 20 minutes late every time. It's like people can expect it from me anyway. I'm black, so whatever.
Well, there's a website that you can it'll tell you like how long before you go in. I thought one of the
that can't be consistent, though.
I thought one of the theater chains too was going to tell you.
AMC, they said, hey, we're adding 30 minutes of commercials, but we'll tell you what the real start time is too.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that, but again, it's different because AMC, Cinemark, Harkers, or whatever they're called, Regal. They have their own different contracts with other commercials, so it's not going to be. So you have to like that, which is why I'm going to give it, 20 minutes because everyone's going to be at least 20, and then if it's 25 or 30, whole other story. But I'd still rather skip 20 minutes no matter what.
Yeah.
But so ended up going there. Like I said, got there in time for a small popcorn and a squishy as usual. Sat down, and then within 5 minutes the movie started. It was great, and then it was just pure silly fun, and it was like okay. I can dig this. And
device.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's how the movie started, dude. They had to go steal the bank job was just, and they actually said plot device on the device. It was so funny.
Yeah. Everything that you would think that they would do, they did basically. Like in your head, when you're like, I think he should say this, he'd be like, blah. And you're like, oh, there were a couple really good like puns of, I can't remember. There was one that they did where it was just like so fucking on the nose. And he was, oh, fuck, what was it? So the week before when we did Fantastic Four, my group that I send it out to, one of the people, I was like, I don't think we're going to do another movie for a while. We're kind of getting to the end of summer and stuff. And she was like, oh, I really going to go see Naked Gun. I'm like, okay, let me know. Like, I'm down. I'm just not going to make it a thing. Right. She was like, well, let's go Tuesday. So Lou and I were sitting in the same theater together. I will tell you, dude, I've been in a lot of movies in the last year or so. This is the first time people were fucking clapping on a Tuesday night after the movie was over. People were just like it was fucking Citizen Kane. And I'm like, what's happening right now? You people are fucking clapping. Like,
I don't clap at a movie theater. I didn't either, but I don't get that. Those are the same assholes who clap after a plane lands. Like, what are y'all doing?
I do that sometimes sarcastically. Good job for fucking doing your job, buddy.
Nah, if I'm doing something on a plane, I'm gonna get up and block the aisle so the fuckers in the back can't rush to the front.
Yep.
I won't move forward, but I will stand in the front.
Because you always let the other side of the aisle go first.
And shit, not talking about the fuckers in the back, man. Just
no. But I'm saying when it gets to you.
Oh yeah.
And they have it offset, and those guys are first. You always say, okay, go ahead. Like,
but I just don't. Now, if you're trying to catch what's it called? The
connecting flight.
There you go. If you're trying to get a connecting flight, I get it.
And they've made the announcement.
Yeah.
When we land and they say, "Hey, welcome to Vegas. By the way, if you're on these connecting flights, you'll need to get off first." Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. It's totally. I totally get nothing wrong with that. But other than that, man, I've done it before. I can't remember where I was going. But I think I was with Daryl at one point, and the people just kept flying by. I was like, "Fuck this!" And I actually stood up and stopped right there. And then the people behind me, they're trying to be the passive aggressive. I don't know why he stopped like that. And I turned around, because I'm confrontational like that. And I'm like because it ain't your turn. You got the goddamn plane. That's why. And then they all just fucking scared and shit. It was like, yeah, I heard you. Thinking somebody ain't gonna say nothing. I'm ready to throw down on this plane. I will take a train.
Can't kick my ass off.
Right? Daryl already has his hands out for the cell phone and earrings. He's just like, okay, come on,
go. Shit, pull my shit. But I don't care. It's like, oh, you're gonna be on a no-fly list. I'm like, okay, I'll drive. I'll take a bus. I'll take a train. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to fly there.
Trains, and automobiles.
Right.
Stretch one out.
I drove to San Diego. I need a plane for that. So, but yeah, the question is, are you ready to get tossed off or put on a no-fly list? That's the question.
My friend's recording this right now. See the camera? Bam.
That's the best part. That's the best part. When you're out there just fucking around because somebody want to start some shit. The first thing I look at him and say, I'm prepared to go back to jail. Are you? And a lot of times that's when they're all like, oh, this motherfucker's serious. I'm like, yes, he is. Because, man, I ain't
and then you give him the Uncle Ruckus eye.
For real. Start getting that shit going on. It's just like, let's just start doing that rocking a little bit crazy.
But no.
Looking like Mad Eye Moody and shit.
Naked Gun was definitely exceeded my expectations. Like,
yeah, for sure.
But I think
I wasn't expecting to laugh as much as I did, and but that plot was what it was. I don't really care.
But again, it's the argument of can you make a movie like this in today's right? We've had that conversation on here a couple times about.
But was it offensive humor like the old ones?
It wasn't as offensive, but there was some stuff where I was like.
Yeah, there's some police stuff that they did that I was like, oh, I thought we were past this.
Yeah, nope. Oh my God,
we are not past this.
The fucking coffee cups, dude. Oh Jesus Christ! Here's a coffee cup. Thank you. Like,
take a sip. Here's a coffee cup. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think my favorite.
Take a chair. Fucking take a chair.
Oh, was that yours?
I think it was one of them. Where, would you like to take a chair? She's like, no, I'd rather stand. And then they get done talking. She's like, actually, I will take a chair. And she grabs it, just drags it out. And it's like, it's all fucking 100 pounds. So it's just going.
What are those metal? What? So I was just making all the metal clinking,
banging on all the door frame.
My God. my favorite one by far was because it's still in my head right now. Is the whole when he says to her, may I speak freely? And she's like, "Oh, I prefer English, but sure, go ahead." Oh my god!
When him and the main villain have their first confrontation, and he's like, "You should go now." And he's like, "All right, I'm going to go." And then he goes off the screen, and then he comes back in on the other side because he just made the loop around the room, and he's like, "Go out that way." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it's just again like watching Airplane, all those old 80s 70s ones that and again even the original Naked Gun, but to bring that back and to have that type of comedy, I'm hoping Spaceballs 2 is going to be in that same vein where like F you with your offensive bull crap, and we don't care that we're going to offend you and we're going to have fun with it because it's funny. So yeah, that was pretty. It was good. It was good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, matter of fact, if nothing else, if there's like nothing else, I mean Tuesday, because Jack, you're gonna jump in here with weapons because you saw it, and that might be my Tuesday movie. But if I don't, when it comes around, if I don't have a movie to watch, I would go back and watch Naked Gun again, just because I know I'm gonna laugh.
You'll laugh during Weapons, it's one of those. Too.
I'm gonna laugh during Weapons.
There's some funny parts.
I believe it.
Thanos is hilarious.
It's
well, it's one of those movies too. I think if you watch it again, you're going to find other stuff that's funny that you didn't hear the first time. So
yeah, especially how comedy is, right? People are laughing, so you miss the follow-up jokes.
Holy shit, the snowman! Oh fucking god, dude!
Bro, I thought that was a dream sequence. I didn't realize it was real.
It was real.
It wasn't until the end of the sequence I'm like, oh, that happened. That wasn't a dream sequence.
When they fucking melt him in the hot tub.
Spoilers, dang.
Sorry. Well, we already were spoiling it.
Yeah, you're already telling all the jokes.
No, that's not even
we told three jokes.
That's not even. That's
the movie is all jokes.
Yeah. The fucking OJ thing. Oh, still hilarious. And then that guy's never in the movie again. Like he's literally in that one scene, and then.
Is it that like that famous dude? It looks like the famous dude, the one who's Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man when he got stuck to the trunk.
I will look it up while Jack talks about.
I can't remember his name. He's famous. He was in like some community college show, I think.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, Glover.
You mean fucking Lando?
Yeah, wasn't that him?
No.
Oh, kind of looked like him. Yeah, all black people look alike. Come on now.
I just like that. I like that the police chief is the detective from The Shield. That warmed my heart.
Yeah, she did look familiar. I'm like, why did she? I knew her from other stuff as well, but I forgot about The Shield. Was that Chickless?
Yeah. Well, Chickless was the main
guy. Yeah.
Well, this was CCH Chi Pounder.
CCH Pounder. Yep.
Yeah.
Pounder. I hardly knew her. What?
I was reading the thing from the writer of Naked Gun. He's like, yeah, we had the one OJ joke, and we were like, well, we don't want to go too far with it. And he's like, but everybody liked that part of the trailer, so I kind of wish we did more.
I was waiting for it. Like even if a callback of let's say that cop went down the stairs at a stadium, something. Because like the things that stood out from his character, that was one of the things that I remember that scene. So something like that would have been kind of cool. But all right, enough of that. I want to know what's going on with Weapons. Why is the movie? Because I always wanted to watch it, but why is it good?
It builds really well, I think. Because you don't know what's happened. Yeah. So it follows one character at a time, like how they go through all this stuff. It starts with the teacher, obviously, because she's like the focal point. So yeah, all the kids run out except for one. So she like comes to school and it's just like the one kid. Actually, the creepy part, it starts out with like a little kid narrating. They're like, "This is a true story. It happened at my school a couple years ago."
Oh wow!
Like, oh, this is fucking. And it's just dark, right? It's just like a black screen, just like this little kid talking. So it starts out creepy. But yeah, no, just like the world building, how it gets to why they ran off, what made them run off.
Is it like, does he talk and then it does like a flashback to like the day it happened? Or
it did actually. That's how it started. Like
so he does the voiceover and then it says 2 years ago and then
and it's like her walking into school and she walks in, and there's just the one kid there. And then it goes into all the interrogations and all that junk, like why, and the school was closed for a month, and then they start to reopen it, and that's when they have like the big town hall meeting from the trailers.
That she gets
Thanos
yelled at.
starts yelling at her.
Yeah. What did you do?
Yeah. Why isn't just your class? Creeper lady. It was pretty good. I didn't know that Wong was in it. He plays the principal.
Isn't he in the trailer?
I don't know. He might be.
Okay,
How the animations all look the same. Like the
And
black
then she's like, Silver Surfer, motherfucker. We started with a class, and now we're taking your planet.
Yeah.
You usually have a black person and an Asian person get together and be a chameleon. They'll be everybody.
Yeah.
Like
Tiger Woods.
Clone template.
Really quick before you go on, the actor who played OJ's son his name is Moses Jones, and his name is Notch Nordberg Jr.
Okay, that reminds me. Even the credits had some comedy in it.
Yeah,
they did. I saw a couple of memes and stuff that were stopped from that.
Okay, like, all right.
Yeah, you definitely wanted to watch. So sorry, please go on. So,
but no, it's pretty good. It builds up. It's kind of like how Sinners was, where it's like all this story and all this shit. You're like, where the fuck are the vampires at? But it eventually gets there.
Spoilers.
Yeah, right. Wait, there's vampires in Sinners? Shit.
I thought it was a church movie. I was expecting to see it on Hallmark. Well, Black Hallmark, but still Hallmark.
But no, once it gets to like why, then like the horror movie kind of starts with the gore and blood and everything.
Bruh, the horror movie is that monkey behind your head. I think it's creepy.
I still haven't watched that movie.
You've not seen the monkey? What the fuck, dude?
I think it's streaming now.
The monkey is awesome.
Jack's telling this story. I can't get this monkey on the side of his head just on the screen.
Yeah, there's a monkey on the side of my head and hear it down too.
Yeah, there is.
Lou,
I'm on the other side, but that's okay.
I got you. I've been drawn to the hills since I moved here for college. UCLA. I see it every day. I live here.
Yeah. That was a good one too. Yep. So the build up.
Yeah, and then when you find out what it is, it starts going.
Oh, so this isn't like you find out at the end. You find out, then more shit happens.
Yeah, because like it goes through a bunch of characters, and they get up to one point, and then it like resets, and then it goes to another character.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
and so then it goes into what we were talking about with that one movie where it was like different points of view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then once they all catch up, then it goes, and then that's like when the horror movie starts.
The 3 picks up to here, and then it shoots off.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And they did a good job with that?
I thought so. I really enjoyed it.
Well,
I wasn't bored or at all.
Made it number 1. Oldest made it her number 1 of the movie of the year. So past Sinners. So that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I looked up that guy's name.
Are you still on?
It's the list of quotes, man. She had a bottom that would make any toilet big for the brown.
That part was pretty funny though. The whole theater did groan and laugh at the same time on that one.
This is the one that I couldn't remember. You can't fight City Hall. No, it's a building.
Oh yeah, that was on the trailer.
Just stupid. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. I'm back.
No, but
this guy.
It was good. I mean, I can't talk about it too much without spoilers, but
that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's like, unfortunately, there's only so much you can say.
Yeah.
We got run time. Remember?
Probably 2 hours.
Hours, yeah.
Okay. So how much of it was like split the way you're talking? Like before, like an hour and then it takes off, or hour 15 then takes off,
like an hour 15-ish.
Okay, then the last 45 is the last act. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, sounds intriguing enough where I don't have a meeting on Tuesday, or I shouldn't, because
it's definitely worth $5.
So okay,
yeah. All right. No, you will not be mad if you go see it on Type 1 Tuesday.
$5.25 on it, since they don't do. Actually, it's a little more than that. It's $5.51 after 5. It went to $5.25 instead of 5 with tax, so now it's $5.51 a person.
The guy who directed it is one of the whitest kids you know. Comedy troupe. Troupe.
I'm all like, pretty sure Daryl did not direct that.
Hans Zimmer's in it too. I didn't even recognize him.
Are those the ones who did the dinosaur song, I'm Rolling Bones, tonight?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's I'm Rolling Bones tonight. the hot boxing with a tyrannosaurus.
Did I tell you guys I watched the last Final Destination, Bloodlines? Did we talk about that?
Oh, did you?
Nope.
Yeah. I liked it. I
liked it except the end. The very, very end was dumb to me. I didn't like the way that played out.
Well, I mean, like, I felt like they just had to like wrap up. They were like putting a bow on it, right?
Yeah,
and
I'm
not saying I liked it because I thought it was just kind of. I think it was more of the shock, right? It's supposed to be like the final girl. Nope.
But a lot of those movies end like that. They're like, we beat death, and then they're like, nah, son, you made that trip to Paris. Bam,
right,
the sign just fell on your bitch ass. Yeah, very few of them I think have ended happy.
Right, I agreed. But just the way this one did it, I just thought it was a little much. It was like, no, come on.
A little contrived.
Yeah, it's kind of like whichever one, what is it, 2 or 3, whichever one where like the water was going backwards in the bathroom. It was like, come on. It needs to be, it was like, no. It needs to be more natural and realistic. You can't just say, now we have some spirits coming and pulling the water. That was like, okay, you took me out of it. These need to be crazy, coincidental, accident-looking things. And that's how it needs to be.
I enjoyed the hospital scene.
Oh, God, that was crazy.
Yeah. Well, and then when they set it up with the vending machine, and then you're like, that shit's going to come into play in like 20 minutes.
Of course. It's like all you're doing is waiting around to see how it's going to come into play.
Yep.
But without a doubt, you knew that was happening.
Yeah, you don't mention a Prince Albert in a Final Destination movie without it.
Let's put you in this wheelchair that we'll conveniently have to take into the room.
I did like. I don't know if we care about spoiling it at this point.
I mean, we've all seen it.
It's streaming. Let's go. Fuck
yeah.
Okay, is it streaming? Okay,
yeah.
All right. In that case, the part about the whole illegitimate kid, so it skipped the order that they thought. I thought that was a great twist. There. It was like, that's pretty badass. So,
and again, when they make their characters so fucking annoying, you're like, okay, I'm fine with you getting into a trash. Yeah, I'm fine with you being in a trash truck and the whole thing that's happening exactly like she said, but not to him, was in the background to where you barely saw it. Like I was like, oh, okay, all right, I get it. Nice.
Yeah, I say, well done.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what the hell's the dude's name that died in real life.
Tony Todd.
Yeah, Tony Todd. His scene again, I thought was really well done.
I read something or heard something. Maybe it was you, Jack, who was saying that they basically just had him come in and say whatever
action. And he's like, okay, cool, I got you. Yeah.
So
yeah, well done. I like it.
It was very good.
What do we got coming up? We just hit our 90s, so. Like we got football starting in a month. We got drafts coming up. I've got Colorado Springs Comic-Con at the end of the week. Yeah. That's this upcoming weekend. The only thing I really have, I'll have to look at the schedule and everything. But so far, all I have is just the Bad Batch poster to get signed. But I haven't looked hard enough. Because Timothy's on. I think he's out here in Colorado, and he's been out there a few times. So if he's going to be there, I truly may take my Thrawn pops, because I have both the Chicago and the shared from Chicago, and I might take them both to get signed. Those are like $600, $400 pops. You know what? I don't think it hurts to put Timothy's on signature on that.
Or do you save it for Lars?
I know, no, because these are Rebels. They actually have
he voiced the
Rebels thing. But he did. You're right.
Yeah, he did.
I'm thinking of Ahsoka. No, you're right. I could do Timothy on one and Lars on the other.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, which one do I do on which?
Ooh,
I'd put Tim on the shared.
I was gonna say, I think I put Tim on the shared and I put Lars on the
real
official sticker.
Yeah,
I think that's what I would do.
We have
and then the new one that came out for Ahsoka, not Ahsoka, the one for Tales of the Empire. Because his Funko Pop is out, I can always get that one too, and have Lars do that one as well. Yep. So I don't think I wouldn't have Tim do that one.
We can talk about this now, or we can do it next week. Maybe we'll do it next week. But what would you guys do? What would you guys do to think about this? We'll talk about it next week. What would you guys do to fix Funko? Can Funko be fixed, or is it time to turn the page?
Oh, that's not even difficult.
They already started fixing it with that fucking Star Killer Pop.
Yeah, it's here's the problem. They overproduce. So all they have to do is keep, like when they opened up 2-3 months ago the limited for use your Funko fan points to opportunity to buy stuff, and they limited it. It's the same way why NFTs do well and regular pops don't, is because they're limited. Their problem was overproduction. Their problem 2 years ago was when they started unlocking the vaults and reproducing stuff that was supposed to have been gone. You took away the collectibility of a collectible, and that's where they fucked up. So they're already starting to correct it by making less, and that's where the value comes in. So
that being said, fuck them for not letting me get the Star Killer though.
That technical glitch. I don't think it was actually a glitch. I just think 750 sold that quickly.
Yeah, it was possible.
But yeah, that's all for me. That's all it is for Funko. They need to stop. Two things. They needed to make less, which they're doing. They need to make new molds, which they're starting to do. It's like, oh, here's my 30-second Vader. Okay, but it's a different mold. Finally, we're not going to take this one and make it chrome blue, chrome silver,
glitter,
chrome red, sparkle, diamond, all the glow in the dark. They're finally like, oh, here's actually a different pose and different characters. People are sick of seeing the same characters, and they are making new stuff. So they're getting there. I think it took them 2 years. They're 2 years too late. And it may be a problem they may not be able to recover, but at least that's what they need to do, and they are starting to do.
Yeah. So. Do you think that anything else, because there's been a few other ones that are kind of similar to Funko that we've talked about in chat.
Joy.
Do you think any of those have any chance of?
They might. I mean,
right now, is it going to be like a 1A, 1B thing?
Throw is new. So some people, like me, I likely won't. I grabbed that Voltron. But if they get the Star Wars license, I don't know how deep I would get into it, honestly.
I wouldn't, only because they keep doing 2 chases per figure.
And I don't like that. I don't mind that there's chases. But blind box chases and all that shit, no. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, there's no way people would waste their money on trying for that. Unless you can get at least your equal return on the gamble. Like if I spend $20, these are $20 for Thrill Joys. If I spend $20 and I get a common and I can get $20 for selling a common, fine. I'll buy fucking 100.
Yeah,
I know I'm not going to lose anything.
Get them.
Yeah. But I don't know. But they may be overproducing, and you have too many out there, so you can't turn them. Because that was the big deal early on in Funko days. All the commons went well for turnover value, resale value, because they didn't have. Yeah, not even back then. It was $7.
But you got. I would say 15 because that's what they are now. But you would get the $15 back
minimum.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, they made 26,000 of these figures. I'm like, oh my god. But
and
anything,
you can find them everywhere.
Yeah. So it's like now commons. I don't know. Remember the last time I really bought a common? If there's something I really liked, sure. Other than that, it's when is Funko? What holiday is coming up? Oh, Labor Day. Maybe there'll be a Labor Day weekend sale, and I'll buy all my commons then. But I won't. The way I used to, like, oh my god, I gotta make sure I get all my Mandos. I gotta make sure I get all. Now it's like, man, I'll get it when I get it.
Okay, it'll still be there.
But yeah, that's fun. Yeah, the over again. I think it started 2 years ago when they started reproducing. It was like, oh, this thing was supposed to be vaulted. Yeah, this thing was supposed to be vaulted. And now you're just going to go make more. It's like, oh, we can make more money if we sell these. So you'll see what's going on in the secondary market. Well, let's jump in on that and make the money ourselves instead of the secondary market. And then you lose the trust of the fans because you're no longer a collectible. You just
I'll just not buying them now anymore.
Yeah, it's like oh, what's the point if I have this like I'm looking at myself like, oh, I've got this, Dallas Con exclusive Vader that's like $800. So if they go off and reproduce that, then my shit just tanks.
Yep.
And that's what happened. A lot of the stuff that people had tanked, and they just like, okay, I'm out, and that's what people did.
Did you see that with the exclusives, or just with the vaulted stuff and stuff that was just out in the wild? I feel like the exclusive stuff still would hold their value, even if they
does. Yeah. Some of it
but not really, because they do the exclusives in like GameStop and Hot Topic. So it's just the official sticker versus non-official sticker. Yeah. The moment they take one of those from a con, like the Grand Admiral that I'm looking at right now, the 2 that I have right there, if they made that same figure and just reproduce it as a common or whatever, Well, those two tank instantly, and then value, and that's what they were doing with some of the stuff. Not necessarily the exclusives like this, but the harder to find ones. They just like, oh shit.
Do you think,
like I said, make our own money?
Kind of like with sports cards, do you think that was also kind of a pandemic thing? Where like sports cards, so sports cards like 20 to 2022, like boop, 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 boop. And then since 2022, things have just like you're getting like on some of these cards that were hundreds of dollars, you're getting pennies on the dollar now, because just the bottom dropped out, right? Like we
were all stuck at home looking for hobbies. So like, I liked football cards when I was a kid, so everybody's into it.
That's sign of the times, I think.
But do you see that also? Could that also have been a contributing factor for the Funko thing?
No, because Funko's been out since like 2012.
Okay. Again, I'm asking the question.
If it started 6-7 years ago, I'd probably see that could be a thing for sure. Yeah. But because that started, I remember picking up exclusives at 2013 SDCC. So I think my Luke Wampa is 2013 Comic-Con. My Pulp Fiction 2013 Comic-Con. So it goes back a ways. So I don't think it's that.
Sports cards have been around a lot longer. Like,
yeah, but that one, like Jack said, that one is specifically because people look at that hobby and it's like, okay.
I just meant the collectibility aspect of it, right?
The collectibility,
that if that could be a contributing factor, right? Like, I'm not saying it's a one or another thing. There, of course, when this type of thing happens, it's always multiple factors fed into it.
Yeah,
but I know
the key for collectability though is it has to be collectible. For it to be collectible, it needs to be rare.
Yeah,
and if you're going to mass produce stuff the way they were doing the last couple of years, because they didn't really do it so much during the pandemic, but it was only in about 2023, 2022, 2023 is when it became a 23. 22 was still fine. 23 is when they started doing that, and it was like, oh, it is no longer collectible.
Well, do you think like maybe the number of licenses that they had also led to that too? Because like,
no, I don't.
Well, because their whole thing, everybody's a fan of something.
Exactly. Right. You can have a license for everything on the planet. The problem is if they need to make the what is it, Balrog? Is that the
Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings demon thing, right? Okay, but if they make 4,000 of them, the FOMO, the hype, it'll sell out, and then it'll have value because there's going to be a high demand for it. But if they make 14,000, it's shelf warm. So they had to find their balance, and I think they're still working on that, but it's getting better.
Yeah, because I know when I go to the store, which still isn't very often, like, but when I go into a store and like I just look at like the shelves of Funko, and it just looks messy, right? Like there's so many of them that you're just like, I don't even want to look through them. Because they're all just just like blah, like it's like somebody just threw up Funko on a shelf, and I'm just like, I have zero interest to seeing if there's anything rare here or anything I'd be interested in, because I don't want to spend 45 minutes like
picking through all the ones behind. And
right.
Most people don't. Most people have their list. They know what they know. They like what they like. Like me, I know when like a Mando comes out. I know when a Vader comes out. I know the rest of it. I'll have to find it on accident. If I'm like, oh, they made this, cool. When it goes on sale on Funko's website, I'll buy it then. Like the last set of Mean Girls, is like, okay, I'll wait till it's cheap because I'm not going to pay full price for it. I just won't, because I know they made so many thousands of them that I don't care. Yeah. So it's only the exclusives or for whatever, and whether it's a store exclusive, a con exclusive, whatever. It's only the exclusives where I will sometimes make the effort to get it ASAP.
Well, like I have a GI Joe Duke figure or Funko, and we were at the coast going through like a thrift shop, and there was just one. It was one randomly on the shelf, and it was $5. And one of the people in my group was like, "Oh my God, look at this! It's you!" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Of course, because I am a Duke head."
Right.
I don't know what that means. So that's probably not even a thing until now. But
he's
like
a Dookie.
Like exactly.
Dookies.
If I do collect anything from GI Joe, it's going to primarily be, not that I don't have interest in other stuff. I mean, I think like the HasLab Snowcat, that was pretty cool, and I remember having the Snowcat when I was a kid. but I'm not going to fucking spend $150 on one now or whatever, like whatever it is. Like,
I don't know. Flint does come with hot dogs on a fucking skewer.
That's true.
So
it's true. And Lady J, love me some Lady J.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
He can give Lady J a hot dog.
Yeah, you can have Lady J. A lot of people like Scarlet. I'm like, no, I'll take Cover Girl.
All right. Well, we can have that conversation about which My
cool.
Little Pony.
I like Jinx anyways. That's fine.
Oh, there you go.
Joe, you can your little pink hair having ass. That was that Jinx?
No, that was
the Red Ninja chick, bro.
That was Zorana.
Zorana was Zartan's crew.
Yeah.
Girl with the pink
twins,
hair.
Xandar.
You know what? Zaymont and Tomax.
No. What was the guy?
Zartan?
Her twin. The guy with the red hair who had like the crew cut. Why can't
I remember.
Why isn't G.I. Joe streaming somewhere?
Yeah, I know. Huh?
How is it not?
It is. It's on YouTube. You could find.
No, but a real station, like Peacock or something.
It'll be eventually on. It'll eventually be on.
You know what? I didn't think about it. Y'all can have your GI Joes. I'll go hang out with Chitara. I am literally eating pussy. Oh man! I'm trying to think. What is it? What is it called?
Bestiality.
No, that too. But it's like that's already a thing. Come on now.
Animorphs.
It's something like when they have the animals all human-like. It's called something. Anamorphic.
Furries. It's called furries, Lou.
No,
the Thundercats are just furries.
No, the furries is the convention I go to. That's different. A lot of rubbing at those conventions, just so you know. Oh, it's very hot.
Lou needs to get off. I mean, Lou needs to sign off now, not get off. He needs to wait until after.
No. Don't let him get off.
Dude, it already is late, and we've been going an hour 45.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to stay. Somebody had to go eat food.
Right? Two of us had to go
boring
eat food.
Sports talk.
I can't. I timed it. I could have been here like 5 minutes late.
I would have.
Yeah, but Duke still would have been late though.
Yeah. I literally walked in the door at 8:26. Changed my shirt, splashed water on my face, ran upstairs.
Dude.
He was out of breath when he sat down.
I did. I was. And it's fucking hot, dude. It was so fucking hot today. We played 2 games of softball, and it was fucking 97 degrees outside.
Now it's 97. It was 95. This guy's changing the story already.
104. It was 104, and we had to play softball. And we had to play softball going uphill both ways.
And I remember hearing stories like this back in 1432 when I was born. Shit. That's a callback, y'all. Go back and watch our old episodes.
Inside jokes.
And now I'm insulted. This is my last episode. Guys, it's been fun.
That's random. 1432. Where do you come up with that?
Right? Rando.
It's because you wanted to use 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's your luggage code.
Okay, that is fair.
That was the most inventive you could get. Was put the.
I tried to mix it up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's the code to my luggage.
Forget the 5, but yes. Who cares about?
But I had to make it work in this context, Lou.
Yeah, I suppose
you didn't use the 5.
All right, school starts tomorrow. I got to get up early, so
no way. It's already starting.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh, girls' kid. Her starts Wednesday. So yeah, I guess that's right.
I can hang out. I don't got to be up early.
You can hang out.
Man, dude, I got a long day tomorrow. I have inspections tomorrow, so up early and then hit properties and drive in through and walk. It's going to be a draining day for me tomorrow. Tomorrow's I might have to come home and actually pop a beer. That's how my days. I usually don't drink here, but this may be one of them days where that or the cherry vodka. The cherry vodka.
There's
been a few Mondays in the last couple months that I've had to do with a cigar and drink out on the back patio after I signed off for the day.
This tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I know it is. So.
But that being said,
I'll do my wind down.
Boys,
play a couple video games and then off to bed.
We'll do it again at 7. 6?
Yeah.
6. Lou, which is better for you? If I say we'll do it again at 7 or 6?
Why would it be 6?
We'll do it again at 6 because it'll be Sunday night again.
Yeah, but it's no.
And with that,
go have an aneurysm.
Peace.
Right. Lucy had to